So today we are going to discuss about network topology. And by the way, my name is Maria Gracia Rodriguez from BSIT401P. What is topology? Topology defines the structure, how devices are connected to the network. Topologies can be physical or logical. Physical topology refers to the actual structure of the network. Logical topology defines the way in which data actually passes through the network from one device to another. Types of topology: single node topology, bus topology, ring topology, star topology, mesh topology, tree topology, and hybrid topology. A single node network includes a single device which is connected to the server. If a node does not contain files and information needed for operation, it is known as a dumb terminal. Single node topology. Advantage: easy to install, configure, and manage. Least expensive, as a dumb terminal is the cheapest computer. Single cable is required. Disadvantage: only a single device is connected in the entire network. Dumb terminal is dependent on the server for resources. In a bus topology, devices shares a common backbone cable to send and receive data. Bus topology uses a daisy chain scheme to add more devices in a network. In a daisy chain, scheme device 1 is connected to device 2 is connected to device 3. The first and last devices are connected to 50 0HM terminator resistor. Bus topology. Advantage: easy to connect device in a linear bus, require less cable, less expensive than other topologies, works better for smaller networks. Disadvantage: entire network get affected if there is a break in the main cable. Difficult to detect the faulty device. Limited number of devices can be attached. Heavy traffic makes the network slow. Expensive than single node topology. Ring topology. A ring topology is a network configuration in which device connections create a circular data path. Each network device is connected to the others, like points on a circle. Together, devices in a ring topology are referred to as a ring network. Ring topology advantage: easier to manage as compared to bus topology. Handles large volume of traffic. Provide a good communication over a long distance. Disadvantage: more cable requires compared to bus topology. One faulty device affects the entire network. Addition and changes of devices can affect the entire network. Star topology. In star topology, devices are connected to a central connection point, multiple known as hub or switch. Star topology advantage: easy to install, configure, and manage. Easy to detect faulty device. Easier to expand. Connecting or removing device does not affect the entire network. Disadvantage: requires more cables. If the centralized device, hub, or switch fails, entire network will get affected. It is more expensive. Mesh topology. In a mesh topology, every device is connected to each another. There are two types of mesh topology: full mesh and partial mesh. In full mesh topology, each device is directly connected to each other. In partial mesh topology, all devices are connected to few devices in a network. Mesh topology provides multiple paths to send data. If a single path fails, it can send data from alternate path. Entire network does not get affected by one faulty device. Centralized management is not required as in star topology. Easy to detect the faulty device. More cabling is required as compared to bus in star topology. Very expensive as compared to ring, bus, and star topology. Difficult to reconfigure. Tree topology. A tree topology combines characteristics of linear bus and star topology. A tree topology connects multiple star network with the help of linear bus, backbone cable. Signal from transmitting device first reaches the hub to switch is connected. Hub then directs this signal to the bus, which then travel along the entire network. Tree topology. Advantage: point-to-point wiring for each device. Easy to detect a faulty device. Easy to expand a network. Disadvantage: more difficult to configure as compared to other topologies. Fault in the backbone affects the entire network. More expensive than other topologies. Hybrid topology. In hybrid topology, multiple physical topologies are combined to form one large network. Each topology has its own strength and weakness. When different types of topologies are combined, their total strength improves the network performance. Hybrid topology. Advantage: useful for implementing larger networks, handles larger volume of traffic. Easy to detect and remove faulty devices. Disadvantage: more cabling is required as compared to all other topologies. More expensive than all other topologies. Complex structure. Installation and reconfiguration is difficult. And the additional different networking devices and hardware types: hub, switch, router, modem, bridge, repeater. Short bites: different networking devices have different roles to play in a computer network. These network devices also work at different segments of a computer network performing different works. In our new series after network topology, we talk about different networking devices like switch, router, hub, bridge, etc. Computer networking devices are known by different names such as networking devices, networking hardware, network equipment, etc. However, All of the names mean the same but have got different purposes. After covering different topics on network topologies and their different advantage and disadvantage, we are here once again with a series on the network devices. Different networking devices. Network hub. Network hub is a networking device which is used to connect multiple network hosts. A network hub is also used to do data transfer. The data is transferred in terms of packets on a computer network. So when a host sends a data packet to a network hub, the hub copies the data packet to all of its ports connected to. Like this, all the ports know about the data, and the port for whom the packet is intended claims the packet. However, because of its working mechanism, a hub is not so secure and safe. Moreover, copying the data packets on all the interfaces or ports make it slower and more congested, which led to the use of network switch. Network switch, like a hub a switch also work at the layer of LAN local area network. But you can say that a switch is more intelligent than a hub. While hub just does the work of data forwarding, a switch does filter and forwarding, which is more intelligent way of dealing with the data packets. So when a packet is received at one of the interfaces of the switch, it filters the packet and sends only to the interface of the intended receiver. For this purpose, a switch also maintains a CAM, content addressable memory table, and it has its own system configuration and memory. CAM table is also called as forwarding table or forwarding information base FIV. Modem. A modem is somewhat a more interesting network device in our daily life. So if you have noticed around, you get an internet connection through a wire. There are different types of wires to your house. This wire is used to carry our internet data outside to the internet world. However, our computer generates binary data or digital data in forms of first and zeros, and the other hand, a wire carries an analog signal, and that's where a modem comes in. A modem stands for modulator plus demodulator. That means it modulates and demodulates the signal between the digital data of a computer and the analog signals of a telephone line. Network router. A router is a network device which is responsible for routing traffic from one to another network. These two networks could be a private company network to a public network. You can think of a router as a traffic police who directs different network traffic to the different directions. Bridge. If a repeater connects to two different types of networks, then a bridge connects to subnetwork as a part of the same network. You can think of two different labs or two different floors connected by a bridge. Repeater. A repeater is an electronic device that amplifies the signal it receives In other terms, you can think of repeater as a device which receives a signal and retransmit it at a higher level or a higher power so that the signal can cover longer distance.